Hello my friends! Today we will talk about card verification value or CVV. We will also talk about CVC, CSC, CVD or CIN. Hi, I'm Slava. Welcome back to my channel about money. To make purchases online or by phone, you have to know the card verification value of your card. The CVV was introduced in response to rising online shopping. The goal was to make sure no one will use your credit card without authorization. The card verification value was implemented by credit card companies. MasterCard implemented CVV in 1997. American Express added CVV in 1999. Visa was late, but did it in 2001. Each company has its own terminology. MasterCard calls it Card Verification Code, CVC. Discover calls it Card Verification Data, CVD. American Express calls it Card Identification Number, CIN. To make it simple, people call it CVV. Now you want to know how to find the CVV, right? Visa, MasterCard and Discover put the CVV on the back of your card. It is 3 digits. American Express puts it on the front of your card and it is 4 digits. But to make online purchases, it is not enough to have your credit card number and CVV. You also need expiration date, and in some cases you may need zip code for verification. Check my video on how to find the zip code for your credit card. What if someone got all this information? Will you be liable for all the purchases? It depends. There is fraud liability protection. Usually it is claimed by Visa, MasterCard, American Express and Discover as zero liability. Little known fact, there is a federal law that requires all credit card companies to limit your liability. Your liability for unauthorized use of your credit card tops out at $50. If you are not careful, that's your fault and you may become liable. However, if you report the loss before your credit card is used, you are 100% not responsible for any charges you didn't authorize. But if you will not report the loss as soon as possible, you may be liable. If your credit card number is stolen, but not the card, you are not liable for unauthorized use. Let's talk about debit cards. Federal law limits your liability for unauthorized charges. Your protection against unauthorized charges depends on the type of card and when you report the loss. If you report that card was stolen before any charges, you are really zero liable. If you report it within 2 business days after you learn about the loss or theft, your liability is limited to $50. After 2 days and up to 60 days, you will be liable up to $500. And after 60 days, you are liable for everything. Now you know why it is important to check your transactions every day or every second day. You may want to check how to take cash advances from credit cards or how to find the zip code for your credit card. Anyway, I am waiting for you in my next video. You have a few more seconds to click. Bye.